hours of your time, the typical Australian family can save around about $4,000 a year.
Credit cards, investments.
After inflation and after you pay tax, you're making negative growth, you're going backwards.
Property prices and home loans.
I think our mortgage can do with a bit of improvement.
I've never seen interest rates this low in my lifetime, and I'm 61 years old.
Superannuation and insurance.
You need to tell the general insurer that, which will give you a discount.
Every year, thousands of us decide that January will be the time to take control of our finances. But it can be a daunting task. How can I save on my mortgage repayments? What should I be doing with my super? And am I with the right health fund? Well, tonight, our expert panel do the hard work for you.
Money Magazine's Paul Clitheroe.
Big city property prices to crash. You know, it's one of the really great headlines.
Yellow Brick Road's Mark Bouris.
Start to think about how much money you're going to spend per month and how much money you're going to save per month.
Scott Hayward from the Finance Guru.
2017 is a great opportunity to get your finances refreshed and relooked at.
And CanStar's Mitchell Watson to crunch the numbers.
We go about doing the legwork for you.
This is your financial kickstart for 2017. And what better place to start than with credit cards?
As I see people open their wallets and I see the array of credit cards in them, I do, you know, how much is on each of those?
Australians owe more than a staggering $34 billion on their credit cards. That's around $4,500 per card holder. Money Magazine's Paul Clitheroe says most people get lured in by the freebies attached to the credit card and end up getting stuck with high fees between 18 and 21%.
So if you're stuck with money on a card, I really want you to go and find one of the new 9.9 to around about 10% credit cards. They'll have nothing attached to them. They're a no-frills card, typically offered by our credit unions, but if you can halve the rate of interest you're paying, you've got a chance of getting rid of that debt.
And don't fall for the lure of transferring your debt with a balance transfer. Most people inevitably can't pay it off in the 18 months time frame and are then hit with even higher fees.
Let me make this really clear. A balance transfer card for most people is an absolute debt trap. You'll end up probably twice as badly off as you were before.
The next biggest financial hurdle for most Australians involves their home. We asked our budget brothers to look into their crystal balls and predict the property market in 2017.
I think New South Wales, and in particular Sydney, will continue to be strong because that's where all the jobs are, that's where all the population growth is, and that's where there's a lack of supply. Now, it might not grow at the same rate it has done in the past, but it will certainly grow at a really strong, solid, sustainable rate.
We always hear talk that we're in a housing bubble and that housing bubble is going to burst. Do you think that's going to happen in 2017?
Alison, I've been listening to people talk about housing bubbles for the last 40 years. They happen for a year or two, and it just flattens out and then it comes back with a vengeance. So I don't see the housing bubble being an issue. I see lack of supply being the issue.
And what about interest rates?
I don't really see the Reserve Bank rushing to increase interest rates, but I do see the banks increasing their rates. They're already signalling to the market, I'm reading about it today, they're all saying, oh, the cost of funds are starting to hurt us a little bit. They're really basically telling us, listen, expect some rate rises from the banks outside of what the Reserve Bank does. There are plenty of people out there, lenders out there, who lend the same type of money on the same terms and conditions, with the same features, for the same period of time, for much less money. So if you're someone who doesn't care about the cost of your mortgage over a 30-year period, then stay with your bank. Otherwise, go and have a look around.
So who's offering the best value deals for your mortgage? For variable loans, CanStar recommends Reduce Home Loans, Homestar Finance and Freedom Lend. And for fixed loans, SCU, UBank and Freedom.
They all have competitive interest rates, but also come with some of the flexibility that you will like from your home loan, like the ability to make an additional repayment.
And if you're debating the age-old question, should I switch from variable to fixed while interest rates are low?
I only advise people to take fixed rate if they're nervous about rates. And I just say do it part fixed, part variable, 50-50, 60-40, however you want to do it, just to take the emotion and the worry out of it and get on with whatever else you're doing.
I'm not sure if I'm getting the best deal, or I'm covered for everything that I want to be covered. There's so much out there that you sort of don't have the time to go through every single, insurance company and go through everything with them. What's that, Devon?
Mother of three, Gladys Hazim, is in a pickle when it comes to sorting out both her health and home insurance for her family.
back for 10,000.
We sat her down with Scott Haywood from the Finance Guru to figure out where she could make some big savings.
We'll look at how much you're paying off.
First up, health insurance for her family. Gladys has only just realised that her current policy doesn't actually give her hospital cover.
She's paying too much for extras that she's not using. I think we could be saving up to $300 there.
He's told me to actually add the hospital cover because I'm paying it anyway, so that's going to be more beneficial to me.
With your home
Then there's the coverage for her home and contents.
that will give you a saving of up to $300 by simply telling them that information alone. And that's
So with my insurance, my home insurance and contents, he's told me to tell them that we've got cameras and we've also got a back-to-base alarm, so that'll save me a couple of $100 a year as well, so that'll be great.
Seeing as each family and each home have different insurance needs, who offers the best value for money in the current marketplace?